There are two questions which we are answering here. Pro-natal policies have an inbuilt motive in garnering the geopolitical leverage out of it. Suggest it with suitable examples. The second is the demographic structures are being deliberately distorted to suit the political aspirations of the countries. Now both of them go on to mean the same thing. That is, what it meaning is that some countries will go on to distort their entire of the demographic aspect to suit their geopolitical ambitions. Now, ambitions means some of these countries will go on to increase their population to very large extent, so much so that they are able to control their adjoining countries and they are able to work in the whole of the world. Now, this is what the Chinese are going to say of India. They're going to say that Indians are producing more and more people because Indians can go on to be all over the place in the whole of the world. And they're going to cite examples of Indians being in Africa, in Latin America, where not in South Asia, Southeast Asia, in Arabian countries, in Scandinavian countries. That's the example that they're going to cite. If you're going to see from their perspective, they are right. So pro-natalist policy essentially goes on to mean that you're going to encourage the growth of population. What does the pro-natalist policy seek to do? They seek to give you some type of a geopolitical leverage by way of which you're going to say that you are a bigger market, you are a bigger labor, you are a bigger armed force, and consequently, you, because of your sheer size and because of your sheer number, you will be in a position to deal with the people. Now, how is it that such type of policies may go on to help in garnering any geopolitical advantage? Now, it can go on to be, take an example of Iran. Iran is increasing its population guided by this factor, and that is simple. They will go on to become a bigger Islamic country, number one. They're going to become a bigger market. They're going to become a bigger labor force. And in future, they will go on to allow these people to be spread out throughout. And it will be Iranians who will be in Saudi Arabia, here, there, and everywhere. Now, this is what exactly is the motive. That is what we're going to be calling it, the inbuilt camouflaged motive of Iran. It's the same thing with African countries. African countries do go on to say that unless we go on to become bigger in terms of population size, there is no way that the whole of the world will go on to give their attention to. So we'll be a bigger labor force, will be a bigger investment destination, will be a power to reckon with, we're going to be having a bigger army, and consequently we'll be able to wield some amount of influence in this place. That's what African countries want. Take the case of Pakistan. Pakistanis are increasing their population not because of anything else. That is, they do go on to think that they will be able to travel India, want to begin with by increasing their population. I mean, this is an inbuilt motive of the army top brass. It's a camouflage by and large. That's one. And that they will go to send a good number of people in Kashmir to fight a war and to launch a jihad. And that they will go to send a good number of people to India also, essentially, to explode bombs here and there. And that their intrinsic interest is to make India unstable throughout. They will never go on to allow India to sleep in peace. Pakistan creation, because of the ambitions of Mr. Nehru, had been a disaster. It's a real disaster of sorts. Now, Pakistan goes on to gain everything out of troubling India. They'll go on to gain a good friendship with China. They will go on to allow the Indians to have their attention towards Pakistan. So, Pakistan is like a spoiled child. So that is a geopolitical advantage that the Pakistanis want to gain out of it.
To have more such discussions and analysis, subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon for notifications on our upcoming videos.